Hello and welcome to this next installment of College Crusaders. If you like what you hear, please consider subscribing. I'm Roland, and I will be the GM for a brave band of adventurers. We'll be playing by Basic Fantasy 3rd Edition rules. So grab your torch and your 10-foot pole, and prepare to embark on the journey. Alright, and welcome back. Where we left off, Fortune Cookie was decapitated by a sentient bipedal rabbit.
Didn't care, don't ask.
None of us
You are currently in what looks like a pantry or storage area that the spider has made by hanging different creatures upside down in these webbed cocoons. You do see the light of day off to a tunnel to the north. This rabbit prince, who's given you his name is Jeffrey.
My name's Jeff.
Has agreed to travel with you and help you in the conquest of the Widowmaker and help you escape.
All right.
In doing so, you have oathed yourselves to him.
in short, sold our souls to a rabbit.
Yes. In fact, everybody who... Actually, the only person who didn't is now dead.
Yeah, and we
Too
all
bad,
know,
don't
we
care.
all know when his new character comes in, he isn't going to do it.
Right.
We're already having a tally mark up and running, people. Don't worry.
All right. So...
Hey, new character dead.
yeah. Yeah, that's...
Immediately.
What do you do?
Alright, we got to get out of the cave because we have pissed off the giant spider.
Yay!
So we just head to the cave entrance and see if we can find something to help us against the spider. I don't like the look on your face.
All right. You heading down towards the light?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Where's the map? No, who actually has it?
Don't look at me.
Technically you do.
Yeah.
It's just not as good.
It's
This
just
is
not
not
good.
good.
There we go.
There you go. So you are in room 7 right now,
Yep.
and room 9 is the exit.
Yep.
We have to go through 8. Do we have to go through?
That would make sense.
Yeah, but you're...
Are you in room 7?
Are we? Where are we?
Here,
I
let me
thought
see
we
the
were-
map.
You are in room 7.
Okay.
Yeah, we are in room 7. We are in room 7. We're right here, folks. There, I have it. So it has 8 and 9. So
I should put, for the next adventure, instead of the artwork playing or being up there while we record the voice, I should put the map of the dungeon up.
Yeah.
that'd be cool, actually.
And then just have the thumbnail as the image.
Right, yeah. Huh. All right, look forward to that next adventure. All right,
Okay.
so you are in room 7.
Yes. So I guess we're heading into room 8 and over to 9.
All right.
And we follow. I'm assuming we're following Ladoff, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Ladoff is leading the group. As you enter room 8, you notice that this room is very well lit due to the large opening leading outside. The opening, however, is covered in thick webbing.
Of course, our final boss is here. Where's
You
boss
hear the
music?
thud of large legs
There
coming
he
near
is.
you. Then a voice echoes through the darkness above you.
Oh boy.
Going so soon?
I just remember.
I do
have
hope
2
you will
of
decide to
those.
stay here. Here you can be happy for the rest of your life. Out of the darkness emerges a large spider's head, its eyes glistening in the light like gypsy's orbs, formed out of pure ruby.
Well, I'm here for
Unsheathing my shield and
I'm here for a good time, not a long one.
I am stepping back because I have 5 HP and I'm going to get ready my...
Ah, yes, you with your 5 HP. I have 2.
We're both dead. We're realizing this. Anyway,
10.
I heard you to stay.
You know what? That sounds like a wonderful idea.
you know what?
It looks at Ladoff, and you almost can't help, in spite of how terrified you are, its eyes are just almost mesmerizing.
Oh, yes,
Perfectly
it's-
spherical and almost like polished ruby. Make a... Let's see.
The whole
It'd be Constitution, wouldn't it?
Make a save versus spells.
Great, it has spells.
It's a giant magic spider that tangles with
10,
kids.
And what's your save versus spells?
12.
12. You suddenly
Well, it hit
Feel-
my phone.
peace. You
Okay.
aren't terrified anymore. In fact, you're more mesmerized, and you kind of drop your arms down to your side. You are now charmed.
Spider has
You
charm.
Charmed
I
by
am anti-charm. I have anti-charm. I can't get charmed.
You,
Please do.
Hard.
you know, anti-charm works on other people too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I'll play a little songs and get him uncharmed eventually.
Okay.
So pretty. Look at that majestic legs.
Ugh,
Ugh.
they're so wiry and hairy.
Each leg is about the thickness of Laidolf's body,
Look at those beautiful red
and about
fire
6 times as long.
eyes.
Oh.
Hey, I'm charmed. You go with it.
That's not what charm.
Please.
No. Please
Charmed,
stop.
as in it has control over your thoughts and
It's
emotions.
going. It's okay.
Anyways,
Alright.
Stop.
you notice its eyes look at you, and you, and you,
This guy ate
and the rabbit,
and the rabbit.
all at the same time.
Oh shoot! Please don't charm the rabbit. He's like our best fighter right now.
I'll go cover the rabbit's eyes with the shield.
All right, you cover the rabbit's eyes
I
with
can't
shield.
see anything.
You're covering your eyes.
Looking away.
You're looking away.
I'm looking
Weeping
down.
anger.
You're staring at that.
Don't weep.
Just angrily, like, really.
All right, you look away.
All of us are staring at something else so that we don't.
Meanwhile,
There's no need to be afraid.
Alright, who said we're?
Look into my eyes.
No.
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you. You're good.
No, thank you.
You're very beautiful.
I'm just gonna
but-
grunt at it.
You, as you shield your eyes and the rabbit's,
I was gonna say.
you look down and you notice the rabbit isn't there.
Ow.
It's no longer under your shield. You kind of lift your shield up so where you can see most stuff except for the face.
How tall is Jeffrey?
And about 4 foot.
Okay.
I'm 7 foot.
I'm slightly taller than Jeffrey.
Got it.
And you see Jeffrey making a mad dash towards the opening of the cave.
Oh, God.
That is covered in webbing.
Jeffrey, why?
Jeffrey, do you have fire or anything? Because what are you?
He starts
doing?
hacking at the webs.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
okay.
You know, when we took an oath to this rabbit prince, I didn't expect him to be an idiot.
He hacks one of the webs away. He starts going for the second one. The Widowmaker lunges towards Jeffrey.
Oh shoot, we need to stop the little.
Rolling initiative. Alright, everybody who is joining initiative, roll initiative. Everybody who's staying out of it.
All have to, because we have to
alright.
protect Rap.
Aren't I knocked out?
You're not knocked out, but you are charmed.
Yeah, so shouldn't I be...
No, you don't. Actually, yes, you do. Not because you're
One.
fighting, but just so I know when to.
Fell out of my hand. I didn't even roll.
it's like what? Dexterity added to it?
Yep, add your dexterity modifier.
Oh, great. Plus
Also,
bonus.
add your +2 because of your oath.
Okay, it fell out of my hand. Just the roll
Oh,
of it fall.
wow.
Okay, I need to actually.
I got 16.
Right, I'll go in
It
order.
did not matter.
It did not matter.
What did you get?
What?
Well, on the bright side, with your +2 from the rabbit, it's a
Just
1.
out of curiosity, roll it again.
No, remember you take away your dex and then you add it to it cancel out.
Do I have to take away first and then add back?
It doesn't
The
matter
two.
which order you do it. You get the same result.
It's gonna be equal. So yeah, equalize. So you. I mean, hey, it's better than that one time.
So my dex
someone-
rolls are just is what it is.
Hey,
Let's see. 1,
it's better
2,
than
3,
that one
4,
time,
5,
one of
6.
us got a -1
All right.
for.
Mirror, what'd you roll?
12.
12. All right. Tech.
1. I rolled a 1.
All right. Judy.
7.
All right. Laidolf.
16.
Oh god, no, he's charged with a spider.
Then Widowmaker rolled a 17. And Jeffrey rolled a 3.
Oh my god. Why?
Time to stop.
All right. Widowmaker goes first.
Of course.
As it lunges towards Jeffrey, you see It's not going in to bite him, but the abdomen part of the spider curls around underneath, revealing a large stinger. This thing's probably about the size of a harpoon. As it lunges towards him and this thing comes at him, Jeffrey is able to duck out of the way just in the nick of time, though, as the spider stabs its own webbing.
Except for the fact that it's not going to get stuck.
It breaks through a bit of the webbing, but not much. All right, laid off. Your turn. You start raising your arm again. What weapon do you have in your head?
He never had a...
I said I was getting ready my longbow.
Longbow. Okay. Turns around and
I've got 20.
shoots at you with his longbow, Judy. Roll to hit. Lay it off.
Let's see.
Roll
1d8
it.
plus 3.
No,
It's a
roll
D20.
it. Hit. Roll a 20.
17 plus
right.
what?
Your dex or your missile attack, which is
Plus 4.
plus 4.
Plus the-
No, not including the plus 2 because you're charmed.
Okay.
So let's see, 17 plus 4, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm pretty sure that hits.
I'm pretty sure.
Roll damage. I believe that's a D8. You don't get to add dexterity modifier to it because, I mean, it doesn't really affect the arrow.
And that is the end of me. I am dead. This character lasted so long. Holy.
Immediately after this battle takes place, Ladoff turns around with a red glaze over his eyes. His eyes also looking like rubies. He turns, he pulls back the longbow, aims directly at you. You are still kind of in shock at what's happening. Still not completely certain what's happening is what you're seeing.
Man, he would have killed me even if I had full health.
Until all of a sudden you feel a piercing pain in your chest as you fall backwards. You look down and see the shaft of an arrow sticking out of your chest. Do you have any last words?
What? Well, yeah.
All right.
Well, good luck, everybody.
With that last exclamatory remark, you slump down to your knees and fall down on your face. You have lost 2 players in this adventure. So
I
far.
went ahead and already marked my tally for this because I knew the second it hit.
I guess that was karma for tallying.
Man, you would have killed me even if I had full health.
Okay.
All right. Mimir, it is your turn.
This
You've just
character
seen
lasted
a
so
spider
long. It's
attack a
amazing.
rabbit and your teammate kill another teammate. What are you doing?
Somebody's
All right.
Too bad somebody didn't use anti-charm.
How far is the spider from me, and how high up is its head?
It's about 20 feet from you, and its head is about 30 feet in the air.
To be fair, I was going to, but someone attacked a rabbit first.
Is there any way?
It's a reaction. You can do it the second. Anyway.
You could have told me that.
Is there any
actually.
way that I could jump that high? Don't think so.
Not just like bending your knees and lifting off into the air. No, you can't jump 30 feet. But if you can come up with another way of getting there.
All right. Could I? Let's see. How tall would one portion of its leg be?
Its head is about the size of this table.
All right.
That's a pretty flat head.
Haha.
Could I try and run up one of its legs and take the axe with the shield on my arm and slash down on one of its eyes?
Make a dexterity check.
11 plus. Do I add the 2?
Yep.
So 13.
13. You're able to get up there, but when you roll to hit, you cannot add any modifiers. It's a straight up roll.
Okay.
Right? You're able to run. You kick off the wall. You jump onto the leg, and you kick off of that again as you jump up in the air. You are kind of off balance as you're swinging. So go ahead, roll a d20.
17. Do I add?
Nope,
No.
you don't add anything, but that hits. Roll damage.
Would that be?
So you're using what type of axe?
Battle axe.
That's a D8.
Is it this one?
Yep.
Person help.
8.
Ooh. All right. You said you were going for the eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Which eye? It has like 2 large eyes and then like 6 smaller eyes around it.
One of the big ones, whichever's closest.
All right. Your axe digs deep into its head as that eye kind of splits in half. Normally, this thing has juices in it, but this eye almost seems like it's solid as your axe goes through it and it splits into 2 pieces inside of the skull of this thing. As you start falling, you realize that you are 30 feet in the air as you fall. Make a dex check.
15, 16, 18.
All right, roll 2d6.
That was 2 4s.
We don't count this one on the floor.
Okay.
Roll again.
2 4s.
All right, you take 8 points of damage from the fall. Thankfully, you're able to tumble, so you don't take that extra d6 from the 30 feet. When you hit the floor, you roll, but it's still, you're falling on stone floor. Your axe is covered in this thing's blue, almost like sky blue blood. All right, after that, it is Judy's turn. You are bleeding.
I'm dead, aren't I?
Yes. You are bleeding out and dead. Let's see. The rabbit's turn. It turns around and it sees what you did and it gets an idea. It runs over, it leaps up into the air 20 feet, kicks off the wall, and stabs this thing towards its, or goes to stab this thing near the underside of it.
12.
21, that hits. And he does... Where did his... There it is. 2d6. 11 points of damage. Alright, let's see. How much damage did you deal? 8 damage. Mm-hmm. And then 11. That is 19 damage in total.
I really hope this thing is old.
This thing lets out a hiss as he kind of stabs it upward and drags along the length of its body as he falls down to the floor again. And his legs almost looking like springs when he hits the floor. And kind of does a few bounces before he stops. Alright, up next is Tech's turn. What are you doing?
So
We need music. This is a fight scene.
Since I got the dagger from Cookie,
Mm-hmm.
How far can I move now with the...
Let's see. Your original movement was 25 feet. Plus this, you are now at 35 feet movement speed.
How far is the spider?
The spider is about 20 feet away, and unless you're attacking the leg, about 30 feet in the air.
Do you think I could do something kind of like he did?
You can try. Make a dexterity check.
I would imagine it would be more painful for you to hit the ground since you're not even half my height.
Well, actually, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So, you know how, like, if you drop
that's
an ant
true.
from the top of a tree, it's still fine?
Yeah, okay, that's true.
Damn, no, 6.
6. Alright, you
Plus
run
2,
up.
so 8.
You try to kick off the wall also, but your foot slips on the wall and you just kind of face plant into the wall. You don't take damage from it, though.
I always face plant stuff!
Because you're always running forward. Alright, do you want to try to do something else with your turn? I'll count that as just part of your movement.
I'll try to cut one of the legs.
Alright, roll to hit. There is a leg right next to you.
Please be nice to me. 15.
What are you attacking with? Don't forget to add your attack bonus.
The dagger.
The dagger, so add your attack bonus to it.
It's not on my paper.
The AB. Oh, it's not there. See, your strength is +1, so it's +2. 17, that's 17 to hit. That hits. You're attacking with a dagger. Roll a d6 and add your dexterity modifier. Sorry, not a D6, a D4.
Five.
5.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
It's a 3 because it's my dex modifier, so I minus 2 and then add 2 with the
Yeah, but
thing.
still.
So it's
All right.
3 points of damage.
You stab into this leg, and when you stab in, not only do you stab, but you start dragging it across the length of the leg, almost cutting off half of the leg as its leg collapses in on itself, folding back, and you have pretty much cut off the bottom 4 feet of this leg. It is hissing in pain.
I would
Alright.
expect so.
It's its turn. It turns towards you. No, turns towards the rabbit because it dealt the most damage. Shoots a web from its abdomen, very wide, very thick, towards it. Missing terribly as the rabbit jumps out of the way. It then comes down to bite at the thing. Again, missing terribly as it smacks into the floor. It's really hard to move around when you're missing a leg. And then it tries to sting it again.
Does that have like some bad dex or
Missing
something?
terribly. Good gracious.
It's also partly blind now.
Yes, it's partly blind, missing a leg, and has a big gash in its
You
abdomen.
should have just like.
Alright, lay it off. It is your turn.
Well, technically I'm still possessed, so.
Yep, I am going to roll a D. Oh, you are, Mimir, you're 1 to 2. Tech, you're 3 to 4. And then the rabbit is 5 or 6. You shoot at the rabbit.
Wait, can I shake it off saying I must not harm the rabbit? Could the oath somehow stop that? Okay.
Well, time for you to die. I'm dead.
So-
Is there any way I could try to block the rabbit?
Oh god, if you guys.
Yeah, you
survive
can protect the
this,
rabbit.
it'll be like, you have
It would waste your next turn, though. So, like, you use your turn down.
But like, oh,
That would be better than him
he's
killing
a
All right.
him from...
So, you roll with disadvantage.
you have 2 health points.
Roll 2d20. Don't forget to add
I'll
your range. So that's
have a
15
shield.
plus 4, which is 19, and then a 14 plus 4, which is 18. Either way, it hits.
block the shield.
Wow.
That just gives him disadvantage. So you run up in front of the rabbit. You jump towards him as he pulls back the arrow. But then the arrow is shot much later than you thought it would. And you kind of slump off to the side as the arrow shoots past your shoulder and hits the rabbit prince. Roll damage. It's a D8 plus
3.
3. No, plus nothing. It's just D8.
No, plus 3 was my longbow anyway. So.
Oh,
4.
well, then,
Yeah.
Judy, you take an extra 3 points of damage from the last one. Not that it matters.
She
So-
starts having a seizure while dead.
So you
Negative.
deal 4 points of damage to the rabbit, piercing his ear. Give him a nice ear piercing.
And we'll put a ring in it.
Let's see. He's now at that many hit points.
Alright, someone better stop me, knock me out or something. Trust
All
me,
right.
I think it's gonna be good.
After you, it is Mimir's turn. You can move, but you can't use your action.
Alright. Where is the spider from where I'm at?
You're really close to it now. Probably about 5 feet away from one of the legs.
Alright. I'll try to back up. Not as far as possible, but a ways enough that it couldn't attack me easily.
All right. You start backing up. You can move about 30 feet away from it. All right. Judy doesn't do anything. It is...
Heck.
Rabbit.
No, it's Rabbit's turn. Rabbit.
Free.
He kind of lifts, puts his hand in the air, feels the ear, sees a hole through it, and just kind of puts it back as he leaps over towards you, laid off.
Oh boy.
When he gets there, you see him jump up in the air, feet first, towards you. Make a dex check.
5 plus 5 is 10.
Alright, he gets a 16, so he wins.
I figured as much.
2 feet hit you in the chest as you go flying backwards. You hit the floor, and he lands on top of you, kind of standing on your chest. You see him put a paw down on top of your head, and he just kind of holds it there for a second. Make another save versus spells.
Okay, roll 4.
4. Alright, and that's where his turn ends. Tech, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take my sickle and try to do more damage to another spider leg.
Alright. You're using a sickle now. Okay.
We're switching on weapons.
You can have both of them out at the same time. In fact, you can attack with both weapons if you want.
Actually,
Because they're both one-handed. And you're a, what are you, a druid?
halfling druid.
So you're not proficient in it, so you don't get to add anything to hit, but you still have 2 chances to hit. Alright, which one are you attacking with first?
Sickle.
Sickle. Roll to hit for the sickle. That's a d20, straight up. 12. You go, but because of the thick chitin on its leg, it does wrap around the leg and hook, but it doesn't cut through it. Alright, roll for the dagger.
D20.
Yep.
16.
16, that hits. Alright, roll damage. It's a D4, plus your dexterity modifier.
So straight up.
Plus 2.
No, because it's minus 2, and then plus 2.
Oh.
So it's...
Oh, okay. So 1 point of damage. You kind of just prick it a bit, drawing a tiny bit of light blue blood that kind of stains your dagger.
Wait, do I have a bottle?
Alright. After Tech, it is Spider's turn again. It makes a morale check. Let's see, where's the D? I need another D6. Thank you.
Give me a minute.
I got enough.
No, those are all psychology stuff.
Alright,
Ever.
Alright, it succeeds its morale check. And it attacks. Let's see, it will attack you. You're bugging it. Hey, bugging. Alright. What's your armor class?
11.
11. Just barely misses as you get out of the way of its bite. Its abdomen comes down underneath to sting you with its giant stinger. Hits. And deals 4 points of damage. Make a save versus poison.
What's that?
Save versus poison.
No, which...
Oh, D20.
That's what I was asking. 15.
15. What's your save versus poison?
13.
13. You save. Alright, how many hit points do you have left?
1.
1. Okay.
This is going to be a wipeout if we don't.
It's gonna be an entire total party kill.
Lay it off. It is your turn. Make another save versus spells. You have a rabbit standing on top of you, putting its paw lightly on your forehead. It kind of feels nice, a little soft paw.
1.
1.
Yay.
You are adamantly under the spider's control.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is gonna be
You
a
have
total
to.
party
You
kill.
have to make this number or higher. You have to roll a 12 or higher. Okay.
Where's my good rolls?
You are currently pinned on the floor. Make a strength check. See if you can get up.
14.
14, and it rolls a 17. It keeps you pinned to the floor. Every time you try to lift a shoulder up, a foot comes over and smacks it back down to the floor.
Honestly, I think
All right.
that's good right now.
When rabbits do that, it's painful.
Oh, yeah. Mimir, your turn.
Honestly, as much as I hate to admit, I think he's doing the right thing. It just, even if he's not attacking the spider, keeping me down might be useful.
Where's the spider facing from where I'm standing?
It is currently facing towards Tech, which is to your left.
Alright.
Which Tech is in a bad situation. She just took a harpoon-like stinger to the shoulder. It came out the other side, and it has barbs on it. So when it removed, it kind of ripped a bunch of stuff out of her shoulder.
Oh.
Your left arm is unusable, by the way.
Hey, good thing I'm right-handed.
Alright. I'm going to attack one of the very front legs.
Alright, roll to hit. Measure attack bonus.
17, 19.
Alright, that hits. What are you attacking with? Your axe?
Yes, the battle axe.
Alright. Roll a d8.
5.
5. Alright, and then... Hold up one moment.
Does the blood of the spider affect my axe?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Ah.
Oh.
I'm trying to.
Alright, so would you roll a 5? Alright, you do 6 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Say I run up, take the axe, and just slash roughly at 45 across as high as I can.
Alright. You run over, you wield your axe, you bring it up, and as you bring it down, you're almost certain that the blood on the axe is almost kind of frozen in place over the axe, making a ice-like blade on the end. As you cleave down on the leg, it slides through like butter. The spider collapses from not enough support. 2 of its legs are missing, and they're both on the front, as its head kind of dips down towards the floor, falling about 30 feet. Remember what happened when you fell compared to her? This thing weighs a few tons, and its
But
head
knocked out.
splats on the floor, completely liquefying the top.
I lived!
Congratulations, you have slain the Widowmaker.
I lived with 1 health point.
I'm still crazy right now, am I? Or is it getting undone?
Everybody, you get 800 experience points.
Could this somehow give it to Judy, please?
No,
I'm
I gotta
dividing
roll a
it
new
amongst the
character.
3 of you.
I'm gonna have to roll a new character.
Alright.
Okay, I would now like to loot Judy's body, specifically the 5 glass vials, and collect as much spider blood as I can.
Alright, yeah. You go over to Judy's body. Let's see your character sheet.
What
real
about
quick.
me? Am I still conscious charmed?
You are no longer charmed. In fact, you're kind of surprised when you kind of come back to that there is just a rabbit staring you in the face
Oh, hi.
with its paw on your forehead.
I didn't do anything rash, did I?
Wait, what's staring?
Yes, now you have to live the rest of your life with the weight of killing your former
Oh,
ally. Alright, so
What?
Judy has a backpack, a cloak, 5 glass vials,
I want
holy
a cloak.
water, an inkwell, a hooded lantern, a mirror, oil, paper, 10-foot pole, a quill, 2 weeks' rations, rope, tent, a tinderbox, a winter blanket, 5 torches, a scimitar, a dagger, padded armor, a lute, and a whistle. I'll let you just kind of look at the character sheet. That's pretty much like a free shop.
I want this. I want this. Because I have nothing, mind you. I want rations. I want rope.
Okay, so how do you want to do this? Do you want me to just act it out and tell you what happens after this, or do you want to finish exploring the cave, look for the rest?
Act.
Because I'll tell you right now, there is more treasure and more monsters in this cave.
There's
I'm
also
gonna keep looking.
I say we take a rest so some of us can heal.
Yeah, can we...
Seeing
Alright.
as I'm on 1 health.
I'm on 2.
Yeah, so can we at least...
This will be the final episode that we post as part of the A Fly in a Web series. The next time we post, we will be posting the next adventure, which is titled The Heir to the Throne. Alright, and
So snazzy.
yes, that is where we will end it today. When we start the next adventure, I will give a recap of what happened off the podcast.
We'll have a new character, too, so...
I'll see you all later.
2 new characters.
2 new characters. Yeah, bye.